Hi, my name is Steve Stine from guitarzoom.com, and today we're going to talk about the difference between taking lessons versus being what we call self-taught. We're going to be talking about music lessons, any kind of music lessons at this point. So when you're self-taught, what that really means is that you don't have a structured system, right? I was self-taught. When I was learning how to play, I started playing guitar back in 1983, and so there was no internet and that sort of thing. Where I grew up, there wasn't a lot of guitar teachers to take from, so I had one teacher for a short amount of time, and then that didn't really work out. So I could call myself self-taught. The truth is I was learning from, guitar magazines or friends that would show me something. It's not like I figured everything out on my own, just sitting there with a guitar and, figuring out power chords and scales on my own. Usually we have books or something like that. We have some sort of resources, whether it's a friend or a relative or something like that. Nowadays, of course, we have YouTube and all sorts of different places that we can go to get information, which is great. And if being what we call self-taught works for you, I think that's wonderful. But I do want to give you 4 things that I think could be an advantage of actually taking lessons. Number 1, the most important thing is a structured learning path. So if I'm teaching a beginning guitar class, for instance, and I have all these people in the class that have never played guitar before, they don't really even understand how to hold the guitar or how to put their hand on the guitar neck or how strumming works or even how to hold a guitar pick. Now, they could figure these things out and they can watch videos. And of course, all of these different videos on YouTube are going to show different perspectives, different people's ideas on these things. Sometimes that can be beneficial, but sometimes that can be overwhelming. So if you can find a good guitar or music instructor that can really help you along the way, that structure is really, really important because that structure also leads to more efficient practice and certainly more efficient learning, which means you can save time. So if somebody is able to sit down with you and say, okay, I see where you're at, I see what you've learned, I see where you want to go, let me build a path for you. Let me build a structure for you, something that you can do. And this leads to number 2, which is accountability. The nice thing about guitar lessons or music lessons in general is that if you're going back every week or every other week or whatever it might be, you have what we'll call an assignment, an obligation of sorts that you're trying to attain. And then when you come back for the lesson, you're going to talk about what you've learned and what you've worked on and what your successes were, or your struggles, or whatever it might be. So that's the second thing, is having some element of accountability where it doesn't just feel like you're just practicing things for the sake of practicing, but there's actually sort of time limits, if you will, on how much you're going to spend on this, and then be able to showcase this to your instructor. And then you can talk about it from there. Which leads to the third thing for me, which is motivation. Sometimes when you've got that right music teacher, that person is able to light a fire under you and keep you going, keep you wanting to practice and that sort of thing. Where sometimes when you're by yourself and you're just learning on your own, it's hard to maintain that. It's easy to fall in pits where you feel like you're not really getting anywhere and you get really frustrated with yourself and you don't know what you should be working on. And there's all of this information that's just flying at you, telling you, well, you should do this and you should do this, and you don't really know what to do. And so you wind up not really practicing or not really making much progress. So that leads to the 4th one for me, which is expertise and certainly support. When you find the right teacher, that person's got or hopefully does have the expertise to answer these questions and help you with these pitfalls that you find and help you find ways out of them and keep you on a path of learning that is both motivational and instructional and beneficial, certainly for you as you keep going. And then you've got the support, which is the same thing, really. When you do struggle with something, somebody's there to say, okay, let's reassess this. Let's figure out why you're struggling, figure out what might be going wrong here, right? You're holding the guitar, maybe if you try doing it this way, or holding the guitar pick this way, or picking the guitar string this way, or visualizing this, or understanding this concept, right? Which we might call theory or something like that. All of these things can be beneficial in the long run, which ultimately brings you back to that first thing, which is having a path and being able to be far more efficient in your practice and your understanding of what you're doing. So those are some things I want you to think about a little bit. Doesn't mean you have to. Of course, you can learn on your own, and there's nothing wrong with that. Many people have done it. I was self-taught for many years. Wound up going to college when I was 17, and not only college, but the people that I met in college were able to streamline my thought process very quickly. You know, I may have been a much better player at that point in my life had I actually had some sort of structured lessons that would have taught me different things, where I was kind of all over the place by the time I got to college. Didn't really understand, well, I certainly didn't understand theory, but there was a lot of technical aspects of guitar playing that I was just kind of lost on. And so when I started my lessons in college and started playing in bands and meeting a lot of people, I got a lot of different perspectives and was able to really start streamlining the way I thought about things and my practice regimen, which helped a lot. So anyway, I hope that helps you a little bit. Thank you for watching this video. If you're enjoying this video and you'd like to support the channel so we can continue to bring you more free content, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications and let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, if you'd like more in-depth training and courses, go to guitarzoom.com and get started for free today.